Okay, hello, this is Dr. Janes, and today I'm going to talk about the Teensyduino 4.0. It's a super fast PIC processor, 600 megahertz clock speed, and I've been using it for some high-speed signal generators, and I wanted to do some more complicated things. Now, in order to really take advantage of the power of this processor, you'd like to be able to switch things close to the clock speed that it's running at. And one way you can access that is through these special commands where you can read the sysclock. And I'm going to do a simple example here showing how to read that clock and use analog serial read to see what you're getting. And so you should be able to use that simple example to add that into your sketches and create some very high-speed operating programs for this device. Should be very interesting. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here is our Teensyduino device, and in some of my other videos I showed how to add a potentiometer on there so you could input analog values. Let's just plug this into our USB port here. Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, we got that plugged in. Okay, so let's take a look up here. Here's our sketch, and let's just make sure that we got it so it's recognizing it on that port, and we have it set to Teensyduino 4.0. Okay, and so let's take a quick look at our sketch. And so I'm going to use cycles to read the number of cycles, the clock cycles. All these Arduinos have a master counter that starts when the Arduino turns on, and it starts counting how many clock cycles have gone by, and we can access that. And so these two commands allow you to set up to read this clock cycle. Okay, and then we're going to do this in the void setup, and then when we do the loop, this actually reads the clock cycles at that particular time. Okay, and then we're going to do a serial print and do a little bit of a delay. And so let's take a look at these commands. Okay, so those are the commands that you can use. Okay, so let's upload our sketch to our Teensyduino. Okay, we'll just check it first, make sure that everything looks good. And it says that it worked okay. So let's hit upload. And when we do that, you can see the Teensyduino lights up. And I'm going to start a serial monitor. Tools, serial monitor. And the first time I did this, I did have to push this button here. Sometimes you have to press that little button there to get it going, because it wasn't working the first time. This is my second time through. And these numbers should be the number of clock cycles that the Teensyduino is counting out, and it looks like they're counting up, up, up. And see that? Oh, then it overflows and goes back to 0 again. So there we go. So it looks like something usable. I made this a long integer so you can have a little bit more time before it overflows. Looks like it overflows like about in a minute or so. Okay, but since we're going to be doing some very, very fast operations, this should be good. This should be fine, because I'm going to do some high frequency oscillator stuff with this. So I think that overflow in a minute's good, and I'm not sure if I'll have to check for that overflow or not, but we'll try to do some example sketches with this, and hopefully do some very interesting projects with this very, very fast Teensyduino microcontroller. Okay.